Enterprise performance management has now become the latest buzzword in our industry. There's a whole bunch of excitement around how enterprise performance management can get transformed with everything that is happening in the digital world. And we at Genpact are equally excited about partnering with our clients in that journey. The interesting thing about enterprise performance management is that it has been a source of acute frustration, and the level of maturity in terms of enterprise performance management process over the years for most of our customers have been rather low. We have done a bunch of surveys, and almost in every survey we hear three common themes. One, the amount of manual workaround is just too high. Two, it's too time consuming, it takes too much effort to get it done, and it happens too late for it to really drive value. And third, almost without exception, most business leaders feel that it doesn't provide as much insight and as much business partnering as it needs to. When we looked at why are these common challenges, we couldn't find an answer only on technology. Because, for example, a bunch of technology has been there around the world for a long time. We have had Hyperion, we have had Cognos, we have had Tableau, we have ClickView. There's been a bunch of processes, there's been a bunch of strategies that people have applied to drive enterprise performance management. Unlike many other areas of finance, enterprise performance management hasn't lived up to its promise. So the question that we often have, and the debate that we often have with our customers, is that will digital fundamentally transform enterprise performance management? Our answer to that is yes, with a caveat. And the caveat is that it's not just the development in technology and big data and everything that's happening in analytics that's going to drive it, but fundamentally changing 5 cornerstones of design for enterprise performance management, which people have to use design thinking to make those changes happen. These 5 cornerstones are actually borrowed and evident in many other areas of industry and work that we as individual consumers often get exposed to. What are these 5 cornerstones? The first one is the whole concept of standardization with mass customization. The second one is experience driving adoption. The third one is the whole concept of agility and speed being equal and in some cases more important than the focus on accuracy. The fourth one is the fact that literacy is becoming as important as numerical ability in enterprise performance management. And the fifth, which actually brings many of these things together, is the need to have a very differentiated operating model to make the final transformation of enterprise performance management real. We at Genpact are developing our points of views and experimenting and implementing a bunch of different drivers on each of these 5 cornerstones with a bunch of our different customers. And we'd love to share some of our learnings and some of our thoughts